back to Rise of the Ronin. Just did some side stuff lately. I think we have basically most of the stuff done here, so we are proceeding with the main mission.
Katsu says he's got another favor to ask of us. Apparently, it's something he can't ask anyone else. Huh? That wasn't much of a reaction. Still don't like the idea of working for Katsu? This is far better than all the shady stuff we did before, isn't it? I've got a feeling we're about to be given something big to do. And I, for one, can't wait. I'll get going first. Let's meet at Katsu's place. Katsu. Raring to go, huh? That makes two of us. I have a feeling Japan's really going to change, thanks to Katsu and His Excellency. I've got a feeling we're about to be given something big to do. And I, for one, can't wait. I'll get going first. Let's meet at Katsu's place.
I restarted this because I didn't want them to be like against the shogunate. But we are pro shogunate, pro Bakufu.
Ah, it's you. Sorry for the trouble, but there's something I need you to do. Top secret stuff. I'm serious. Not a word to anyone. I take it you heard His Excellency is heading to Kyoto. Well, a group of Ronin, the Roshigumi, has been assembled to act as his escort. They're recruiting the best around, no matter their background. Even a criminal record is no problem. It's a pretty brave move. Lord Katamori, the military commissioner of Kyoto, claims it's to give the peasantry the chance to earn a decent living. But, in reality, he's luring the shogun's enemies in, so he can wipe them out all at once. He's a sly one, no question.
Ah, you shogunate heavyweights come up with all sorts of things.
I'm just afraid things might heat up, putting the shogun in danger. I need people I can trust inside the Roshigumi, to see which way the wind is blowing. How about it? You two would be perfect.
I'm actually wondering if also the Shinsengumi come, because the Shinsengumi were actually pro-shogunate and they were also fighting down some rebels.
We've looked everywhere and there's no sign of them in Edo, which means their likeliest location is Kyoto. Anti-shogunate forces are amassing there now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Demon Claw turned up as well.
No objections here. Sign me up.
And what about you?
I think the demon claw is the weird edge, like our sister basically. Apparently, she lost her arm in the fight in the prologue, but I actually didn't notice it. Now she has some kind of other arm apparently, but I also didn't notice it, like some mechanical arm or whatever.
Thanks. I owe you one. Right. The Densuin Temple in Koishikawa is about to be flooded with hopefuls. Head there and report back.
We'd better hurry if it's already happening. To Denzuin Temple.
You needed to talk to me about something? Sure. Why, it's gotta be other than... You know what? And that's what... How thoughtful! If you say so. Well, till we next meet.
What a coincidence. What is it? Oh. But... Oh. You'll hear no complaints from me. I see. Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
Oh, he has strength points. That's actually cool.
What is it? Oh. I dabble in drawing. Indeed, there are few hobbies I devote more attention to. I draw still lifes, mountains. From the act of finding a subject to the sound of my pencil against the paper, there's no way to describe the pleasure it gives me. Which reminds me, the Japanese are not yet used to the pencil, are they? I will lend you one sometime. Perhaps you could try drawing something with it.
So I think when you are level 2 with them, you can find out what they like. Ach, scheiße.
Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
Well, look who it is. So you and Ryoma are planning on signing up? I had a feeling you'd come. Teshu Yamaoka and I are overseeing the Roshigumi. Seems I got a little leg up thanks to you both. Much obliged.
Excuse me. I'm Koto Nakazawa. I'm here to join the Roshigumi too.
Yes, well, I'm afraid you three will just have to turn around. We've already got so many applicants, you see?
I heard you were looking for strong warriors. Well, if you think anyone is stronger than me, I'll face them here and now.
Must they all be like this?
Hachiro, we have another fire to put out. Seems those two from before are picking fights with anyone and everyone.
You mean those tearaways from the backwater dojo?
Guess we've got no choice but to make them settle down ourselves.
Please, allow me the honor. But, if I get them to behave, I want in. How's that sound?
It's a deal. Honestly, those two have me at my wit's end. If you could deal with them, I would greatly appreciate it. Same goes for you two. Subdue that rowdy bunch inside and you're in. You'll get no favors from me just because I know you.
Also a strange mission actually, but okay.
Just think of this as an entrance exam, okay? Now prove to me you've got what it takes.
Like they let some idiots in that makes stress, they make ruckus inside, and like then they're like, oh no, we are full, like as if they're like some super cool light troop or something, and then they want us to prove it by cleaning up the ruckus. Like what the who the fuck are the writers of this game?
That's the spirit.
They were trained out in the sticks, right? Piece of cake. We'll be done before you know it.
The stronger they are, the better proof of my skill this will be.
So why are there also other people that we have to fight? I thought there's just a few ruffians, like these 2-3 guys.
Get ready!
so bullshit. As soon as they're on the ground, like the arrows don't do them when you have our bullets also.
Get ready.
So that's your specialty.
Think you can take me? Enemy ahead.
Looking for something?
Well, isn't there anyone stronger? You look like you can offer us a bit more sport.
I can see you are not like the others. You don't have me yet. Impressive. And I shall not hold myself back. Like the others in pain. Over horizon.
Here it comes! I need to focus. But it won't be enough!
That's enough, don't you think?
Zoji, you're here too, I see.
You put on quite a show.
This is Soji Okita of the Tenen Rishinryu.
I'm Kondo, and this is Ichikata, also of the Tenen Rishinryu.
You do well in our most elite unit, the Roshigumi.
Very fine indeed. So you came.
Oh, hello there.
Excellent work. Just excellent. Katamori Matsudaira, the military commissioner of Kyoto. The man who's in charge of this outfit.
I trust you saw how well I fought. I think I more than lived up to my side of the bargain.
You're tough, it's true. All right, the three of you are in. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
All right then. The Roshigumi will soon be leaving to serve as outriders for the Shogun's journey to Kyoto. Make your preparations, and come back to this square when ready.
Hey!
What is it? Oh. Allow me to thank you. I see. Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
Hey! You needed to talk to me? Sure. How thoughtful! If you say so. Well, till we next meet.
Oh wow, I got the gesture, like how generous.
You needed to talk to me?
Like, sometimes I get a strength point in the
Sure.
gesture, yes.
Reflexively drawing one's sword is the prism. Well, till we next meet.
I've got something I'd like. Hello again. I will answer. What kind of question is that? I mean, how would you care to be called a foreigner all the time? Oh well, it isn't nearly as bad as I thought. At least I need not worry about being burned at the stake in this country. I've also noticed that those who previously looked down on me in my native land are here just foreigners, like myself. I find that refreshing. We are all human beings, after all. It's quite ridiculous, isn't it?
She's probably referring to Gaijin. I was called or still today sometimes. Foreigners Gaijin.
I figured that by traveling to the Far East, I might find some yet undiscovered poison. A poison to lead me to that which I have long sought after. In any event, I'm glad I came. I've been able to meet some wonderful people besides. What's that look? I'll have you know I wasn't referring to you. Not bad at all. Ah. I trust there's nothing left to be said.
How can I help you? Now this is what I call a gift. Happy to... Another time, then.
I've got something I'd like you to try. Hello again. There's something I'd like you to try. Take your time.
She means she's something she wants me to try or what?
What do you want? What do you want? Let me know what you think of it next time you stop by.
Why should I use this coin to go to the previous checkpoint? Just use fast travel. Or do they mean then to go back to the progress also?
Traveled far. Hey, looks like Kondo and the others have turned over a new leaf. They're doing a fine job now, sorting out the regiments. It's incredible how many skilled fighters we've managed to assemble. Now it's up to me to figure out how best to make use of them. Anyways, it's about time we set out for Kyoto. Are you ready? Then let's get going.
Bound for Kyoto to protect the Shogun, the Roshigumi leaves Edo, its ranks swelled by a full complement of fierce fighters. Meanwhile, The anti-shogunate forces also depart Edo for the capital, looking to steal a march on their mortal enemy.
Whatever, Mr. Samurai.
I'm afraid we ain't
How
budging.
dare you demand a toll? The Choshu clan has urgent business with the Imperial Court. Let us pass.
We couldn't care less what business you have. If you want to go to Kyoto, you'll have to cough a little something up first.
Only they had cooperated.
Seems even samurai are no match for our boys combined, hey?
Wait till the nobles try to get through here. We're about to be rich.
Who's this gay lord? I don't think someone was looking like this in this time. Oh, 1864. Only 4 years until the Meiji Restoration. I'm not sure the Roshi Gumi, I'm not sure who they are supposed to be. Like I said, I only know the Shinsen Gumi, who were actually like a light troop who was for the shogunate, but they were actually good guys. And they were basically like a SWAT team. Like one time, the shogunate was overthrown almost earlier, but they killed all the guys who were plotting in the shogunate.
Have you heard? Seems a bunch of ruffians have taken over the checkpoint. They'll let folks pass in the evening, but not without paying first. We could try to force our way through, of course, but there's a lot of them. We'd risk losing good men.
I heard Genzui and his men have made it to the Ejiri post, too. This could be the perfect chance. Listen, the men from Choshu are at the checkpoint as we speak. What say we team up with them and take on those thugs?
What? Choshu, you say? The ones plotting against His Excellency?
Exactly. If they get wiped out too, we kill two birds with one stone. Huh, not bad. I'll go and broach the idea. You'd best come with me.
What can I say? I'm a genius, right?
I'm not sure, wasn't one of the ruffians a guy from the before where we just were in this camp with these whatever Gubi? Maybe I mix him up with the guy who's not talking to us, not sure.
If that's what you think, you haven't caught on to what my true goal is.
It's actually cool that you can check these things so you know who's who. Like Genzui, I was not sure anymore who was Genzui, but now I know who he is.
got it in one. It's like you can read my mind. This is going to work. You'll see.
Are the truth men not already dead? Also, these green guys were killed or shot.
So it's you, is it? It's been a while? Come on, tell me what you're up to.
Well, to cut a long story short, we've joined the Roshigumi. But we're stuck here, thanks to those ruffians. I get the feeling we're all facing the same problem. So, how about we team up and teach them a lesson?
Kiyokawa, head of the Roshigumi, at your service. You must be Kogoro Katsura, master of the Shinto Munenryu. Your reputation precedes you. I would gladly join forces with you.
Ah, so you are Hachiro Kiyokawa of the Hokushin Itto-ryu. But you can't expect me to work with the Shogun's men.
Ah, don't be so petty. We're in the same boat. We need all hands on deck. Exactly. What's the sense in all of us drowning?
All right, I hear you. And no, I don't have any better ideas. The last thing I want is to lose men here. Listen, go and round up Shinsaku and Genzui, will you? I wouldn't want to go into battle without them. Shinsaku said he planned to do some sniffing around the local gambling den. And Genzui just headed out himself.
We don't want the thugs getting suspicious. This is a job that demands discretion, and that makes you the perfect fit. And worst case, if those two aren't interested in joining us, we'll just need to fight this battle with our current numbers.
Over here. Oh, you're here too. I decided to come with my husband.
Hey! Over here. They say the Shogunate has a foreigner training its soldiers. If they've got coin for that, they ought to deal with these thugs.
To let ruffians take over one of its post stations. If you ask me, the Shogunate couldn't fall any further. Don't you agree?
You petty thugs, trying to profit from our nation's crisis. Let us pass, or we force our way through.
Well, you certainly talk big. I know your type. Happy to risk the lives of your men. Sure to end up dying before your time.
Ah, so you're here too. You can see how things stand. What's our move? You're right, of course.
I'll leave this to you two. Show this fellow how hospitable we could be.
I would take care of you. Don't you worry.
Ksaka, are these gentlemen bothering you? What say we deal with them together?
I can do this alone. I don't need help from the Roshigumi.
Let's just deal with them first. Wait until you gather more hands. That's that, right? Ksaka.
Okita was it. You have some skill.
What were you thinking, facing them alone? Seems he was right about one thing. You're out to die before your time.
She's looking like a woman now.
I don't want my comrades sullying their blaze on the likes of those scum.
All I know is getting through this checkpoint isn't going to be easy. What say we join forces?
Teaming up with the Shogun's men wasn't part of the plan. But we've got no choice. With swordsmen of your caliber, we'll make short work of them.
You're quite some fighter yourself, Ksaka.
I'm curious about how Kyoto looks like. I was in Tokyo, but I also was in Kyoto. How close it is. In Tokyo, already found many things like in Edo were like, you know, them, like Asakusa and everything, you know, them are like the temple in Asakusa. I was curious about Kyoto.
Ah, you're here.
So, Kondo sent you, did he? Well, fear not. I'll head back after a few more games.
What? You joined the Roshigumi? Well, no matter. I'm more interested in mixing with the clientele. Take Hishikata here. A fine fellow indeed. Not so fast. It's my lucky day. I'm telling you, I'm going to win so big that Thor will seem like a pittance. What? You would have me join the forces with the Shogunate? I'm honored, flattered even, that you consider me so open-minded.
Hey, Takasugi.
How about we make a little wager? You and I have ambitions to change the world, am I right? Well, why don't we see which one of us Lady Luck favors?
You want to see which one of us is born luckier? Sounds like fun. I accept. No hard feelings, if you're taking for all you got. Yeah?
Folks, come. Priest, you finished? Then betting is closed. The numbers are 5 and 4 odd. Gah! Next game. Folks, you finished? 5 and 4 odd.
Another win for the...
Not my day.
Folks, come. You finished? 5 and 2 odd. Yeah! Next game.
So that's the way of it. You noticed too, yes?
That explains it.
Folks, come. Place your bets.
Huh? Stop with your ridiculous lies!
Some nerve you've got. Don't think I'll let you off so easy.
There's neither luck nor skill at play here. Only trickery.
Take
We
yes.
won't let it stand. Didn't turn out to be much of a contest.
One thing's for sure. Those thugs are going to be looking out for us. Seems like we got no choice but to team up. You're quite the fighter, Hijikata. Too good to languish in Roshigumi. That's for sure.
You're not such a bad fighter yourself, you know.
All right. Any ideas for how we should strike? My men are very rough and ready, so I'll order them to attack head-on. Objections?
If you're striking from the front, we'll sneak around the back and launch a surprise attack. It's probably best we don't all fight shoulder to shoulder.
Very well. It's not like we completely trust your men either. You can join forces with whomever you choose. You and Katsura go back a fair way, after all. Now, what do you say we take the fight to those ruffians? Good. Only don't get too cocky. No. Who do you plan on joining? I had a feeling you'd say that. Well, let's see you give this all you've got.
There's no way we will fail.
I will guarantee you success.
Who the hell are you? Trespasser!
You better not have gotten dusty.
Out of our way! Now! Here!
Going somewhere. You're not getting past us. If you try talking less and fighting more!
Ah, there you are. The finest warrior among us. Much as it pains me to admit it. Yeah, you may be a bunch of mutinous rebels, but you know how to fight. I'll give you that.
And there I was thinking your men were nothing but toadies and halfwits. But they too have potential, I concede.
Listen, now that we dealt with those gangsters, shall we set our differences aside and celebrate?
Sounds like a plan. For now, let's drink and make merry.
You'll be joining us, I take it? No, it seems he's heading to Kyoto on his own. Guess he's running late for something. You most certainly have.
That's it, that's it.
Ah, here. Let me.
Oh, and about time, too.
Oh, you know how to hold your drink.
How about a manly drinking contest?
Oh.
If you insist, my
You
dear.
are a lovable one, aren't you? Oh, you can really drink, can't you?
Don't be shy. Drink! Drink! Hey, what's an expulsionist doing with the beer?
We'll expel the foreigners, but their drinks can remain.
Kanpai!
Kanpai.
Don't forget me. Kanpai!
Looks like I'm up next. Hey, give us a good one. All right.
Well, I'd have expected your Roshigumi to be here by now.
Patience. You're too anxious. The Roshigumi are on their way to Kyoto, I assure you. What happens next is anyone's guess.
Nothing. We both know your real goal is to weaken the shogunate from within.
Perhaps. But what to do with all those fine warriors? Their skills could be useful in a number of ways. In any case, it depends on the course you decide to take. We await a favorable response.
The culture this nation still calls its own is worthy of admiration. Real shame.
With the Roshigumi ahead of him offering their protection, the shogun, Yoshinobu Tokugawa, safely arrives in Kyoto. However, the capital is a hotbed of insurrection as rival samurai jostle for position and pursue their respective goals.
Sir, there are some awful rumors going around. They're saying Hachiro's been killed, and he was secretly involved with the anti-shogunate faction.
I am sorry to say, but it's all true. His body was found in the city last night.
No! He's dead. It can't be.
There was a message to the Kyoto rebels in his pocket. He was trying to sell the Roshigumi services to the highest bidder.
Hachiro, of all people, with the anti-shogunate bunch. That snake. Do we know who took him out?
Not yet. Which makes me think, whoever was helping Kiyokawa communicate with the other side could in fact be a member of our outfit.
Now that I recall, wasn't it Kiyokawa who brought you both into the Roshigumi?
Right. Come on, Kondo. You don't really think we're traitors, do you?
Sorry, I shouldn't have doubted you. Look, I'm just a little thrown by everything.
Look, Kondo's not the only one to have started questioning his comrades' loyalties. Everyone's getting a bit jumpy, as I feared they would. If we stay in Kyoto, this could very well tear us apart. Which is why the Shogun has ordered us back to Edo.
Right now? I can't get on board with sudden orders like that. The rebels have infiltrated us, and you want us to leave as if nothing's happened. Shouldn't it be our top priority to protect His Excellency while he's in Kyoto?
No. We would only be putting his life in danger. Imagine letting a traitor get close to the Shogun. The shame that would bring. I'll summon the entire outfit before long. In the meantime, try to calm yourself. You each need to have a good think about a proper course of action.
Oh, you can't!
Okay, short break.
Ah, it's you. It's hard to believe Hachiro is gone. What are we supposed to do now? Well, to begin with, I guess we should see what everyone's thinking.
Everyone will have their own opinion, but you must understand. As much as it pains me, I cannot disobey the shogunate.
We finally get to talk. My name is Shinpachi Nagakura. I can't quite explain it, but you won't go wrong following Kondo. Met before. We worked together. Or did you forget that? It doesn't matter. I know someday my reputation will precede me. So much so that I've practically moved into his dojo. There aren't many men capable of making full use of my strength. Our conversation is done.
The name's Todo, and you'd best not forget it. It's a shame about Kyokawa, but I'm sure that Master Kondo will make a fine leader. Likewise, I never got the chance to fight alongside you at Ejiri Post, but perhaps we will rely on each other's blade in the future. Indeed, I may yet be a greenhorn, but I've gotten him to notice me.
You. I've heard. Well, if there's work to be done in Edo, then that's fine by me. It doesn't matter where I am, as long as I can hone my skills, that is.
She's also not fitting at all into like this time and everything, like with a sword that's 10 times her size. Like she belongs more to Final Fantasy or something. Same like the guy we just fought before with the pistols. He and her, they're like more like Final Fantasy characters.
Huh? Hey!
How are you doing? Where Kondo goes, we follow. It's as simple as that. Oh, it's you.
We've come all the way here. We can't turn tail now. Return to Edo if you like, but we're going to stay and get new orders.
You.
Hey! There's a lot to chew on. But we need to decide what our next steps will be. Katsu asked us to investigate what was going on inside the Roshigumi. If they dissolve it, we're out of a job. And Kondo's on a new mission, taking action with the volunteers. If that's the case, I think we have two options. Either we work together with Kondo's group, or we take this as our cue to leave. I don't really know which is the right thing to do. But we have to make a choice. We'll have to make sure the troops left in Kyoto behave themselves, while trying to root out any anti-shogunate saboteurs. And if Katsura and his men do try to take a shot at the shogun, we'll have a fight on our hands. If we parted ways with Kondo, we could ferret out what they're up to. We wouldn't have to answer to anyone, but we'd be on our own. Maybe we should just side with the anti-shogunate faction. For better or for worse, Katsura and the others would be our allies.
It's also actually a bit stupid, like, normally, like, when you're in this kind of things, you should be, like, from the core sure what to do, like, can be like, yeah, maybe we should side with the anti-shogunate faction, maybe we should side with the pro-shogunate section, like, what the fuck are you, like, basically means one side, when you're on one side, you have to fight the other side, so, but when you're not really, like, for one side, that you cannot say, like, okay, yeah, this is a faction that I want to be like this is, like, what's best for Japan and whatever bullshit, then, yeah, you don't have to do anything, you can just go home, basically, like, because when you say, okay, yeah, one side is not good, I cannot decide, okay, I go to this side, then I fight the other side. So you kill the other people and everything, and just because, yeah, I don't know, maybe this is more better than the other one. Like, what the fuck?
Yes. I think that's probably for the best. Katsu's main concern is harm befalling the Shogun, after all. The thing is, we're not really part of either faction. I know that whichever path we choose, we'll be doing it for Japan's future. Wow, is it time already? Is anyone else going to show? Huh? Looks like everyone's here.
We are now going to negotiate directly with Lord Katamori to offer our services.
Ever since the Shogun arrived in Kyoto, the city has been in constant turmoil. So I find your proposed army a most intriguing idea. Very well. They shall keep the peace in the city. And from now on, let them be known as the Shinsengumi.
I knew you would say that. I told you the Shinsengumi was the ones. So we will... Shinsengumi, we will probably cut down some people doing a revolt. I mean, if they stay with the history anyway, the shogunate will not prevail anyway in the end. But the Shinsengumi will see to it that they will also not fall too early. At least. Fuck you, eh? It's a huge new area. Like, it's like the game is only like 70% through so far.
Oh, you came! Have you got something to say to me? Then I shall... Sure I do. Maybe it's his... Then our conversation is done.
Oh. What did you want to say? Yes? Kondo invited me to join. Besides, I thought it would give me ample opportunity to see real life or death combat. That's the honest truth. I don't really mind one way or the other what becomes of Japan or the Shogun. Oh, this is nice. Understood. That's about it then.
Unfortunately, it seems some of our allies are still loath to trust me. I'd appreciate it if you could sound things out in my stead. It's a tough decision, but don't agonize over it too much. Allegiances can and will change. That's just how life goes.
What did you want? Understood. Farewell.
I'm just glad Lord Katamori continues to have faith in us. I'll reassemble the outfit, with Toshi as my second in command. I hope I can still count on your support. By our deeds, our name will ring out over Kyoto. And the Shogunate will have to grant us the status we will have earned. Lord Katamori is sending us on a raid close to Kamogawa. We'll head there immediately. good. Fall in behind me. The General Commander and the rest have already gone ahead. Hijikata's group will likely join us later on. With all of us together, no one can stand up to our might. I'm expecting you to play your part as well. The Choshu have brought the anti-shogunate forces together at the Ikeda Inn in order to plan their uprising. Some of the men inside might have helped us with those checkpoint thugs. But if they insist on their cause, we have no choice but to take them out. On top of that, reports say Tezo Miyabe is among their numbers. He is as important to their movement as Shoin Yoshida was.
I think this is the mission I was talking about. Like the rebels are plotting in the restaurant and they are cut down by Shinsengumi.
Yes. I heard about the plot from Lord Katamori himself. He was a seditious criminal who threatened the peace His Excellency secured. We cannot allow another man to take his place. Indeed. Letting even one get away could cause a world of trouble. Let's play this by the book.
We should have the lesser numbers. Shall we wait for Hijikata's detachment?
We must not arouse suspicion by waiting around. We make our move now. Understood?
Let's go get them!
Indeed. I'm itching to draw my blade.
This marks the first great battle of the Shinsengumi. Go forth.
Yoshinobu Tokugawa is joining the Shinsengumi in fighting the revolt.
Leave the sword play to me.
Rest assured, I have your back.
This is it.
This is the Shinsengumi! Open up!
Do it, or we'll force our way in! Just what I wanted.
You must get away, quickly!
I'm waiting.
It's the Shinsengumi! Stop!
Interesting.
You will never get near Master Miyabe! I'll show you what we Kyushu boys are made of! Katsura! You must live!
I'm sorry.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. Honestly. Please, let's hurry.
Stay here! Quickly! Through the window!
Yours! As expected. Interesting.
It seems I have no choice but to fight. Then you're here soon. Please, come back to us. Yours may be pretty. Well struck. Are you ready? Seems I'm outmatched.
Zoji. Damn it.
not exactly my finest moment.
Not a bad idea to have a familiar face like you make them spill the beans. Very well. I'll be back as soon as I've got Soji out of here. Just don't let your guard down.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
We meet again, perhaps for the final time. Please, give me a chance to speak. So, have you truly turned your back on us? That was honest. You're made of sturdier stuff than I thought. As a fellow samurai, we are a dying breed. I'm prepared for what comes next. However, I must ask that you look after Kusaka and the rest once I am gone. Your word is good enough for me. I trust you to keep it.
I have one last trick up my sleeve. If I'm going to the grave, I'll take them all with me. Run, Katsura. I leave the rest to you.
Yes, sir. Godspeed, Master Miyabe.
Katsura still trusts you, it seems. It would be a shame for you to die here too. I bid you flee. Go on.
Ikeda no Mondai. Or the Sakura no Mondai no Ikeda Mondai.
What the hell went down in there? Wait. What of Miyabe and Katsura? There were rumors he was amassing gunpowder, but I never thought he'd turn it on himself like that. Well, look for any injured men and patch them up for me. No, that was no injury. If you're concerned, you should speak to him yourself. Seems like it. I saw them a moment ago. Well, we didn't manage to finish them off, but we certainly nailed some heavy hitters. I'm chalking this one up as a victory. We'll withdraw after we've attended to the wounded.
Nakaoka! You did well to make it such a long way.
The days of the shogunate are over, Kusaka. It's been a pleasure fighting alongside you.
Nah.
Choshu troops are in the mountains ready for battle. I pulled some strings and have a sizable army under my command now.
If my Kiheitai join you, the shogunate doesn't stand a chance.
You know it. Kusaka, we have the advantage. Just say the word, and your troops will be ready to march.
Great.
No sign of Katsura?
He was attacked by the Shinsengumi at the Ikeda Inn. He managed to get away, it seems.
But we are not sure where he is now.
I see. In that case, do you remain firm in your resolve?
Yes. Your troops have come a long way and given us a golden opportunity. It is time to live up to Master Shoin's ideals.
When I fled my clan in Tosa, it was your clan that took me in. It's time for me to repay the favor.
Will you let bygones be bygones and fight the Choshu alongside me?
I am not sure the Satsuma clan will be all that useful on the unfamiliar terrain of Kyoto.
I assure you that is not the case. Your forerunner, Lord Shimazu, possessed foresight. He traded with Britain for the latest weaponry and prepared for this day. He demanded that the shogunate embrace reform. Truly, he was a loyal servant of the shogun, an example to all. If the Satsuma clan remain bonded closely with me, we can realize the ideals of your predecessor. You think the same, don't you?
Want to know the other guy in the end? Did you also get the chins and gummy rope? Ah ja, wir auch so dran. Oh, nice.
Oh, hello there. Good to see you. I was just about to begin drilling the troops. Kondo has given me command of the Shinsengumi's first unit. I was planning on doing some one-on-one practice with the men. The recent arrest at the Ikeda Inn left a lot to be desired, after all. Perhaps you could join the training, if you can spare the time. I think facing you would provide fine experience for the men. My thanks. Then let's get straight to it.
First unit, we will now commence sparring practice. Be sure to give it your all.
Didn't stand a chance.
Call yourself a member of the first unit?
No wonder. Even Okita vouches for you.
Swing with your body, not your arms.
I may be new, but I'll fight to win. Ready when you are. Don't expect me to yield.
Not yet.
Keep it there. Aim to land one good blow.
That's enough.
Thanks for your help with the training. How did you think it went? Yes, your swordplay is as fascinating as ever. I was glad to only be spectating this time, instead of facing it head-on.
Apologies for not introducing myself. My name is Rintaro Inoue. Allow me one question, that I might improve my study of the sword. You are extremely talented, I can tell. But what is it that motivates you to draw your sword day after day? I see. Indeed. The world is stifling as it is now. I have a wife and 2 children. And Kyoto has become dangerous of late. I joined the Shinsengumi to keep my family safe. Right then, I better get back to training.
Fighting for those one holds dear. Reminds me of my days in the dojo at Edo. I wanted nothing more than Kondo's praise and Hijikata's respect. That's why I wielded my sword. Having people to live up to makes a person stronger. Do you have someone like that?
Soji Okita, I presume. I have come to avenge Master Miyabe.
No ordinary warrior. Stay back, all of you! 2 of us will deal with it.
When I'm done with you, I'll kill the rest.
a bit.
It's a Uta that I want. Don't get in my way. I will withdraw for now. But know this. I'll hunt down each and every member of the Shinsengumi. Like the dogs you are.
Thank you for your help. Apologies.
Like he storms into the Shinsengumi base, kills a few of the Shinsengumi soldiers, and in the end he says, "I will come back."
You have a good memory. Look, there's no cause for concern. Just forget about it, please.
What the hell is going on here, Soji? I heard the first unit was training, but...
I believe that was Gensai Kawakami. He said he was avenging Keizo Miyabe.
I heard whispers of anti-shogunate assassins. Still, I'm glad you're unharmed. We have plenty of enemies. But the future is bright, as long as you're with us.
That move you did just now was incredible, sir!
I could never have pulled it off without you by my side. But it's nice to be looked up to now and then.
Oh.
What did you want to say? Yes?
Indeed, I do. What greater enjoyment is there to be had? There's no feeling like your heart throbbing in a fiery duel. Both giving their all, knowing what will happen should they fail. Dodging your opponent's blade by a hair's breadth. Bring me along when you face skilled opponents. I won't forgive you for keeping all the fun to yourself. Great choice.
I was just thinking, I'd like to thank you. I owe you for the sword practice the other day. I ended up just talking about Kondo and the others last time. And missed my chance to ask about you. Is there anyone special in your life? Someone who makes you want to fight harder, for their sake? Really? Well, that's very flattering. You and I aren't so different, it seems. The Shinsengumi will continue to crack down on the Shogun's enemies. Which likely means facing more master swordsmen like Kawakami. If you draw strength from the memories of those you treasure, there's nothing to fear. No battle will prove too tough. And honestly, those are the moments you feel the most alive. I can't get enough of it. The only thing that truly frightens me is the thought when the day comes that I won't be able to fight anymore. Ah, sorry. You're a good listener. I've rambled on far too long without realizing. What did you want? Yes? Understood.
Strangely, he
That's
doesn't
about
like
it, then?
training stuff because he's like so much to training. They also take the sweet time to get us out of Kyoto, out of the base, you know. Oh, yeah,
Let's have a little chat.
This is great.
Ah, is that... So long!
Maybe one for the stats. Oh. Yeah, but thinking I'm also going offline now, might be back tomorrow, so maybe until then.